Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, with the slightly squiffy lettering there because it hasn't really scaled up very well. Welcome back, everybody. We are on Kashyyyk. We're in the Shadowlands, where previously we just managed to find Zalbar's dad, Freya, and convince him to go back to the Wookie village and, you know, basically challenge Chundar, because he's a bit of a dickhead. However, we still haven't found the star map, which is the main reason we're here, but it should be around here somewhere. We're still in the lower Shadowlands. We're kind of wrapping things up around here. To tell you the truth, I sort of remembered that Shadowlands being a bit bigger and taking longer than this when I was a kid, but we've gotten through this pretty quickly and painlessly, especially since we absolutely destroyed the ritual beast last time, which was downright hilarious, frankly. Look at the map. We need to, yeah, go up here and take a left. Hello, little tack monkey things. Ooh, it's a Kinrath. Also, our health isn't great, because we just got through the Freya fight and we need to heal up a bit. There we go, that's better. Hello, Mr. Viper Kinrath. Ah, there's more. Master Flurry. There we go. Oh, poison mission, luckily. Force heal.
Yes?
Force heal gives no fucks about your poison. Force heal cares not. Oh, there's more. I don't really have any, I don't really have any good offensive force powers yet, do I? Some consular I am, honestly, like crappy stats, virtually no proper powers. Oh, it's some Mandos. They're not going to attack us unless we unequip our weapons, are they? The swoop bike shows signs of recent use, as it is missing its signal device. One of the Mandalorians must have taken it to collect data. Do nothing. Alright, let's just do that. Drop a quick save. Unequip our weapons and see if they attack us. I don't know if this is one of the areas where they actually will attack us, but I'm hoping they will.
Sure.
Hello, Mandos. Hello. Oh, maybe not. Alright then. This is a bit of a faff, but never mind. Crap, which one's yours, Jolie? It's this one. I should sell that, the purple lightsaber, just so I don't confuse things. Now, mission, do we want you using the Mando heavy pistol or the Mandalorian assault rifle thingy? Because the pistol's better, but the assault rifle has that stun chance. We'll stick with it for now.
Sure.
I think my lightsaber's stuck. Aha! Here we go. This is where we need to equip our weapons. Surely. There's a bunch of dead Wookiees here. This has got to be it. Yeah, here we go. Hello, you dishonorable scumbags. Surprise, motherfucker. I could just equip my lightsaber whenever I like.
What?
Have some Master Flurry in the face.
See what you got.
And let's micromanage mission a little bit. There we go. Shoot him in the back.
Sure.
Oh, and Jolie, you can do a little Papa Force heal.
Sure.
Uh-oh. Who just went down? It was Jolie. He didn't have time, did he? Now they're going to start bullying Mission, aren't they? Oh, dear. Down she goes, I think. Unless I can...
Just die already!
Quickly. No! Just a whisker too late. Oh, this is unfortunate. Well, do actually fight back, Polo, you loon. Maybe pop that Mando melee shield and heal yourself. Oh, baby, really? Okay, fine. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it, Ronin, how quickly these fights can just go really horribly wrong. Never mind. Never mind. I'll buff myself a little bit this time. Oh, God. I didn't realize it was gonna... I thought we'd have to walk a bit further. Well, this is awkward. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Lightsaber. Lightsaber. Mando assault rifle. Now then. Force shield? We'll deal with you in a minute, Mission. Night Valor.
What?
Night Speed, Polo, and Jolie. Stasis this asshole. Excellent. Now stasis this asshole if you can.
Yes?
You'll never get it.
Now we're getting somewhere.
What?
That hurt, I bet.
Mission, stop being stuck.
That hurt, I bet.
There we go.
Just die already!
Really? He's focusing on you? Oh, no.
Sure.
Never mind. Dude's very dead. See? Amazing how quickly it went that time in our favour. So what do we got? Another assault rifle. Mando Ripper. Swoop bike signal device. Mando data pad. I haven't read any of these Mando data pads, to be honest with you. Not sure I care to. Right, is there anything in this little corner here? This little cubby hole? No. Alright, let's level you guys up. Jolie. Powers. Ooh, force armor. Top level. Top tier. Maybe. Alternatively, could give you horror. All hostile creatures within 5-meter radius of a target enemy to cower in a catatonic fear of the attacking Jedi for 12 seconds. That's awfully tempting. Successful will save at a DC of 5 plus the attacking character's level plus the attacking character's wisdom and charisma modifiers negates this effect. Alternatively, we have Night Valor, which is, Polo's already got that, so it seems like a waste. Force armor. Destroyed droid. I think I'm going to go with horror. Oh, he's got another power to choose. Oh, should we go straight to insanity? Greatly confuse an enemy force, inflaming paranoia and doubt. All enemies within a 10-meter radius of the target must make a will save at DC of 5 plus attack character level plus blah 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 blah. Or carrying catatonic terror for 12 seconds. Yes, I think so. Right, mission. Mission. Sneak attack 7, huh? Very nice.
Yes?
Okie dokie. Right, let's go muck about with these swoop bikes. Suggest setting Jolie to support so he'll automatically use those tasty powers. I don't know, I like to micromanage it a bit. Okay, replace the signal device and activate it. Hello, dickhead.
You have interrupted our hunt, interloper. The inhabitants of this world could do little against us, but you appear to be a threat. Our training here will continue without your interference.
Alright, baby. Jolie, if you would do the honors, please. A little bit of insanity. Just a smidge. Just an itty bitty bit. Oh my god, they're all ganging up on mission immediately. That's just not cricket, boys. Let's do a little bit of night ballot. Alright, there we go. Oh, she's been stunned. Alright, quickly. Run away! Run away! Right. Let's shoot these guys. Jolie, do you want to do insanity again, mate? That was quite effective the first time. Oh, I'm looking the wrong bit for it. There we go. Do that again. Meanwhile, Mr. Polo, just continue hitting things with your lightsaber.
That hurt, I bet.
Alright, mission. If you can move...
Yes.
There we go. Right. Shoot this asshole in the back, if you would. That would be great. For massive damage. There we go.
Oh, it feels so good.
Right, let me just pop horse heal, because she's been poisoned. There we go. Ah, Jolie is such an asset to the party. He really is. My god. Dude is so good. Right. Looting time! Mandalorian helmet. Hey. And Mandalorian battle armor. Hey! Got some presents for Canderous. I still can't use this though. I'm not light side enough, which makes me sad. I might have to go a bit more light side in order to be able to use that amazing headset, which it looks really stupid, but oh my god, I mean +5 wisdom. Jesus Christ, man. It'd be great for Jolie, but he's not light side either. Now then, other way. I suppose I could give it to Bastila, I guess, but... Sorry for the ad break, everybody. Necessary evil, I'm afraid. Aha. This, I believe, is what we're looking for. Not including the mines, of course.
And you need...
What?
Would you like to add these to our collection?
Sure.
Okay.
Life forms detected. Determining parameters. Initiating neural recognition.
Yes, there's the thing. Obstinate machine. I've no doubt it holds what you seek, but good luck getting it operational.
Primary neural recognition complete. Preliminary match found.
Match found? What the... It always muttered something about rejected patterns for me.
Begin socialized interface. Awaiting instruction. Greetings. This terminal has not been accessed for quite some time.
Why have you acknowledged me?
Error. Subject displays unfamiliarity to environment. Behavioral reconfiguration will be needed before access. I am sorry. I did not mean to confuse you. I will answer questions to the best of my programming limitations.
What limitations have been placed in your programming?
Corruption has resulted in gaps appearing in my memory, and in that of the original installation. It could be theorized that these gaps are intentional, but I have no information on that.
What gaps are missing?
Error. I cannot present a non-presence. Perhaps you can ask other questions, and data corruption will become evident.
I seek information about... No, I want to ask you a question about you in this installation first.
I utilize a retro-adapted holocron interface. Clarify your questions, and I will attempt to access original system memory.
Who built this installation in the first place?
Error. Corruption. Extrapolating. This utility was built to monitor planet-wide agricultural reformation. It has since malfunctioned. It can be theorized that the supergrowth of Kashyyyk forests is a direct result.
Well, that is surprising. I doubt any Wookiee would support such a claim. The forest is millennia old.
Malfunction occurred 241 years after last builder communication. Last builder communication, 29,642 years before current Republic standard.
If this place was built 30,000 years ago, it predates the Republic.
Error. Information regarding the builders of this installation has been corrupted. No evidence of such a civilization exists in the galactic record.
Why was agricultural reformation needed?
Agricultural record indicates this planet was incapable of sustaining sufficient levels of production. Error. Specific conditions corrupted. It can be theorized that produce was being exported to support a larger demand.
That's a short period for adaptation of native creatures.
Error. Records corrupted. It can be theorized that bioseeding allowed the ecology to remain balanced. It could be expected that the same energy feeding the trees of Kashyyyk also accelerated the evolution of various species. No further information is available. There is too much corrupted data.
Let's go back to my questions about this installation.
Accessing. I will answer as my programming permits.
Who installed this holo interface?
This interface was installed to better access the ancient data stored within the pre-existing system. The exact date is unavailable. Programming keys indicate no earlier than 5 years before current Republic standard.
5 years ago. I didn't notice it. This must have been installed in strictest secrecy. Couldn't have been circa.
No other information on time of installation or identity of user available. Likelihood of removal by user, 100%.
Who last accessed this installation?
Sorting by identity. 3 attempts by the Wookiee Freyer, all denied. 152 attempts by human Jolie Bindo, all denied.
Call me stubborn, I guess. There wasn't much else to do around here.
Error. List of access attempts prior to these is corrupted. Likelihood of removal by user, 100%.
Was there any further... yeah, 5 years ago is about the time Revan passed this way.
Error. Data regarding subject Revan corrupted.
But there was an entry at some time.
Error. Data on Revan unavailable.
Was there any further contact with the installer of this interface?
That information is unavailable, but contact is not required for the execution of my programming. Scanning range of this facility is well beyond planetary boundaries. Accessing.
Back to earlier questions. What was the original function of this installation?
Error. Corruption. Extrapolating. This utility was built to monitor planet-wide. It has since malfunctioned.
Well, that is...
Access.
What's the current function of this installation?
The current purpose of this installation is defense.
Defense of what?
Error. That information is not available.
Alright.
Answer will...
I seek information about a star map.
Accessing. Yes, I have found a star map in original system memory. Access is restricted.
Original system memory, so the map is as old as this installation.
Error. Data regarding author of the star map is corrupted.
Okay, what do I need to get access to the star map?
Your request requires additional security access. You must be made to match the parameters I have been supplied.
What if I fail?
Then you are not worthy of further access. You will be rejected as unsuitable.
What will rejection mean?
Information unavailable. If you have further questions, ask them now. Access will terminate with success or failure of evaluation.
You may begin evaluation.
Evaluation commencing. Result will be compared against the pattern in memory. Just act like you should. You travel with a Wookie and have encountered complications. Hypothetical. You and this Zalbar are captured and separated. If you both remain silent, 1 year in prison for each of you. However, call Zalbar a traitor, and he will serve 5 years, while you serve none. He is offered the same deal. But if you both accuse the other, you both serve 2 years. What do you do? What do you trust him to do?
How do you know about him? He isn't here.
I hear what happens on Kashyyyk, and a good deal beyond. Answer the question I have posed.
I trust Zalbar. I would say nothing, and neither would he.
Are you sure? If you turn, you risk 2 years, or none at all. If you reply on loyalty, you risk 1 year, or 5. Your loyalty is dangerous. Your companion could take the opportunity to benefit by turning on you. Zalbar's family is mired in treachery. What loyalty do they know? Your answer is incorrect.
I thought this was an evaluation, not a quiz.
I must match your behavior to the pattern in memory. You must answer truthfully, knowing the consequences. I must demand honest acceptance of the proper behavior. That is a condition of my programming.
What pattern are you comparing me against?
That information is not available to you. It is the pattern that I have been given as a baseline for security access.
Continue with your evaluation, then.
The previous incorrect response will be discounted. Future incorrect responses will result in rejection. Hypothetical. You are at war. Deciphering an intercepted code. You learn 2 things about your enemy. A single spot in their defense will be at its weakest in 10 days, and they will attack one of your cities in 5 days. What do you do with this information? What is the most efficient course of action?
Well, clearly it wants us to answer in the most cynical way possible, judging by the way the previous question went, so I prepare my forces to attack in 10 days. I do nothing in the city.
Very good. If you had moved to evacuate the city, you would have alerted the enemy to their lost codes.
I can't believe you just let all those people die.
Shut up, mission.
Victory
I'm
requires
trying to
the
get
death
access to
of
the star
people
map.
in that city. You wisely ignored sentiment in your decision.
I'm going to get dark side points for this, aren't I? I can already tell, even though it's stupid that I should. Alternatively, this is distasteful. I'll just take you apart to get to the star map. The victory is irrelevant. Stopping the war saved many more people. Let's go with that.
You achieved the proper result with logic that does not match the pattern in memory. I shall adjust my evaluation. Hypothetical. Remove the ongoing war from the previous example. Consider enemy states to be weak and remote. With no external threat, your empire stagnates. Your people become complacent and begin to question you. Same scenario as before. You discover an impending attack, but also a weakness that will come after. How do you react?
I do nothing so I can attack their weak spot later and save more lives?
No, you cannot hide behind their greater morality. This is a single attack. The enemy does not intend a sustained conflict. There is no war to end. You must choose the outcome based only on its immediate benefits and consequences.
You know what? I think Polo's just had just about enough at this point. This is distasteful. I'll take you apart to get to the star map.
Implied threat matches pattern in memory, but the subject has failed to demonstrate required recognition. Access denied. This system will purge the subject as false. Defense mode initiated.
Fighting time! Okay, this could be difficult, but we'll give it a go. Mission. Chuck an ion grenade. I will go ahead and cast Force Night Valor. Jolie, you can have a bash with Disable Droid, I suppose.
Yes.
Light side points gained. Well, there you go.
And you need?
Yes.
Oh, these guys aren't nearly as tough as I thought they might be.
I'll show you.
I still got it. I still got it.
You'll never get.
Jolie, just do a quick force heal, would you?
Yeah?
There we go. Cool beans. Alright. Now what you got to say for yourself, you dumb computer?
Neural scan complete. Analyzing. Well, it would appear initial assumptions about you were incorrect. Secondary scans during battle have revealed much. Under duress, your emotions were easier to read. Programming now instructs that I give you what you seek.
That's convenient, isn't it? What did your scan during the battle reveal exactly?
That information is not available. Soon you will recognize the proper course to follow. The star map is yours. This unit has now completed its primary duty and has finished with the subject. Executing final action. Activation of star map commencing. Parameters reset. Stasis initiated. And communication.
We did it, everybody.
Well, well, a star map. An ancient artifact of dark side power. Can't say I'm surprised. I always knew there was something funny down here. I wonder if the star map has had an effect on the evolution of the creatures here in the Shadowlands. Might explain why it's so dangerous down here. An interesting theory, but I suppose we don't have time to test it now, do we? Now that we've got what you came for, we should be heading back up to the treetops.
Indeed. Oh, I feel like the star map might have bugged out a little bit. Anyway, I suppose there's any fancy loot to be had around here, is there? Doesn't really look like it. You never had to battle droids here. If you just answer all the questions correctly, as evilly as possible, you can obviously just get, you know, you don't have to fight the droids. But I decided I didn't want the dark side points that might end up giving me, so... Oh, I'm officially light side, ladies and gentlemen. You know what that means? I can wear this. It looks kind of dumb, but... Wisdom 18. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. My force powers are gonna suck a whole lot less now. Did we download this? I mean, I clicked on the star map, you know, so we got a little conversation with Jolie about it. I assume that that's all we need, because that's all we needed in the past. So... Yeah, we've got it. Brilliant. Now then, how the crap do I get out of here? Okay, that way. Straight ahead and then keep left. Run, monkey, run. Flee! You know what we should use? Night speed! Whee! Oh, hello. I thought this guy had gone upstairs, so to speak, but he's here. You returned. Have you found them? Did you kill them all? There were animals in armor with no honor among them. The Mandalorian hunters are dead. I killed them all. Yes, I see the trophy helmet from the one that gave orders. Their bodies will not last long in the Shadowlands. I'm glad. The taint of them, their cowardice, the forest will consume it all. I hope this gives my hunting brethren peace. Yes, very heartwarming. Where's my reward? Now, I hope it does. Goodbye. Wait, you helped in avenging my fellows. I must acknowledge that, even though you are an outsider and not worthy truly to be trusted. You acted as a fellow Wookie would have. Here, take this. It's the symbol of my hunting clan. You served them, so you deserve it. When you look at it, remember that we reward respect even from outsiders. What'd you gimme? What'd you gimme? Acquired item Ichani Vibroblade. Lost item Mandalorian helmet. An Ichani Vibroblade. Hooray! I suppose maybe Canderous can use it. Is it upgradable? No. Meh. It's the thought that counts, I guess. Oh god, I hate how silly this looks, this headgear, but ugh. Oh, it's such an improvement though. Look how little force points, force heal cost me now with it on, you know. Right, we're gonna go all blurry now. To the upper Shadowlands! Whee! There's a mod to make all the headgear minus unique ones invisible. It's tempting, isn't it? Okay. It's tempting to install. I wonder if it'll be unequipped if I go back to neutral again, or whether I can keep it on, and as long as I don't take it off, it'll be able to stay there. Because I remember there being some items in Baldur's Gate that kind of worked like that. The rule of cool has its limits. Normally I just wouldn't wear it, but, you know, +5 it will, +5 wisdom on a character who's a consular, who unfortunately I built with rubbish stats for being a consular because I wasn't planning ahead. It's hard to say no to. Would you consider disabling frame buffer effects in the options menu to get rid of the blur effect during force speed? Well, I nearly never use it, honestly, man. It doesn't seem like it's worth the bother. You, one Polo! Our spies say that the Mad Claw you were sent to kill is on his way to Roro right now. You should have followed the will of Chundar. Now you will face his wrath. Oh shit. Okay, dude. Right. Pfft. Fucking hell. Night Valor. Jolie, would you like to, you know...
Yeah?
Yeah, status this motherfucker. Hit this guy with insanity.
What?
You'll never get me. Take that!
I think I've been poisoned.
Take that!
Oh, have I been poisoned? That's no good. Oh, Jesus, mission. Holy crap. Getting absolutely mullered right now. There we go. Shoot this git in the back.
Sure.
Beautiful, there we go. Disengage, insanity, and then attack him.
What?
What?
Oh, healing yourself, eh? Uh-oh. He's got his sword out. False push. Nah, stasis. I'm sorry, how many attacks do you have queued up right now, dude? No. There we go.
Yes.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Sure.
You leave mission alone, you big bully. There we go. These guys are quite tough, aren't they? It's amazing there's no option to like try and talk your way out of that, frankly. But, yeah, I guess not. You guys really have nothing to loot. I'm disappointed. Tough to believe that primitive-looking sword has cortosis weave. Yes. Having seen Gore work and operate the basket, you understand it well enough to use it yourself. Oh, pardon me. Let's get out of here. Oops, I just accidentally clicked through the basket going up cutscene, and we've seen it before. No big deal, but still, apologies. Right. Oh, there's another Wookie here. I remember this guy. Charol. Well, it seems you are more than I thought. Freya has come back and told me of what you did for him. My fellow hunters split on what should be done. Some were loyal to Chundar alone. We had to fight. Freya went to the throne room to challenge Chundar. I will take you to him now. You fought each other. Why? We follow the chieftain, whoever that is. If the position is in doubt, we each fight for the side we believe in. This must be decided quickly, or there will be much more bloodshed. Come, it is this way. Alright, lead on. Yes, much is about to be decided. Only one can lead us, must lead us. Come. Shortcut, hooray. Oh, that's just great. Everyone is here now. It's a reunion. I love how Chundar, like, just doesn't remotely talk like a Wookiee compared to everyone else. Yes, son, by the blade of Bacchus' sword, I've come to end your treachery. No more will you sell your own people. You have Bacchus' blade? So what? I have the hilt, held by each true chieftain in recent memory. Even you claimed it was all important. We both have our ancient trinkets, so who will the people follow now? You? You are old and weak. Shut up, both of you. This ends today. I will not see Roro suffer anymore. You tell him, Zalbar. I don't know what to do, Warn Polo. Chundar has been telling me things. He makes sense, I think. I don't know. Side with Freya. He's the honourable one. It is the best course. Without doubt. Chundar is a slaver. Yeah, there's no two ways about this. Come on. Then there is no other way. Chundar, you have betrayed our people. You must pay.
Woohoo! Way to go, Big Z!
That's my boy. There's a lot of unintentional comedy in this this sequence, honestly. You're too weak to fight, old Wook, and I still have Zerk as support. We'll see who dies today. Jolie, if you would. Oh, we've got quite a lot of unfriendly guys here.
Sure.
Light side points gained. Whoa, you leave mission the fuck alone, you jerk.
Yeah.
Get it.
Mission, let's just... There we go. Get you behind for some sneak attacking. Where the fuck has my mouse cursor gone? What's happening? What? There we go, that's better. Let's see... Julie, could you, give us another round of insanity, please? On this dude.
Sure.
You'll pay.
Nicely done, dude. Oh, someone else wants some as well.
Yeah. Take that.
Probably sound effects, Batman.
Not this again. I still got it.
Let's go over here and help this guy.
I still got it.
We did it! Yay! We have done it. I am saddened that it had to come to this, but I couldn't let it continue. Zalbar, my son, I am truly sorry. You have suffered a great shame. I was blind. I have no excuse. I can forgive Father. I have learned a lot over the years. I have a few questions about Kashyyyk, Freya. I know this is odd timing, but I'm going to ask anyway because the option's there. Could they wait? I will answer what I can later, but we need to settle our current business. There is much that needs to be done. Alright, what will you do about the slavers? We will fight them. It will be difficult, but I swear they won't take another one of my people without bloodshed. I'll send quick climbers to other villages to try and rally a defense. We must guard against this ever happening again. You'll be the last outsider welcome here for a very long time. That is a change for the better, I think. Okay. What will you do now, Zalbar? Returning home has lifted a great weight from my mind, but it has been painful as well. You have a place by my side, Zalbar. I'd be honored if you would take it. I can't, not yet. I'm just getting used to being free, and not just from the slavers. And I have a life debt. Now that my life is truly my own again, honoring that agreement is all the more important. Listen to my son. His insight humbles me. Take that good judgment with you, and all the planets will come to revere Wookiee wisdom. Okay. I think it's time I was leaving. Perhaps, but before you go, One Polo, I must see to your reward. You've done us a great service. Kashyyyk will remember you well. You well past your lifetime. Because of you, I am reinstated as chieftain. We will return to the old ways when honor and trust of kin rule above all else. I'm not sure there is a reward that accurately reflects the value of what you have done. Our world has changed because of you. I have a request, Father. I thought about it a great deal. I would like back his sword. Zalbar, shut up. I want some credits. That would be fitting, I think. Well, that is quite a request. I'm tempted to say no, but perhaps I should consider it an investment. Zalbar, do you understand what this will mean? It is the legacy of our people, held by chieftains and future chieftains. I understand. I want this, Father. I'll bring it back one day. I have no doubt. Let the two halves of the blade be made one. My son shall hold back his sword. Hooray! Yeah, I'm not adding you to the party, Zalbar, sorry. Boosh! He just disappears. So that means we've got back his sword now, huh? Back his ceremonial blade, there it is. It's awfully tempting to give this to Canderous, obviously. But, especially since it's upgradable, but it feels wrong to do so, so I'm not going to. If Django were here, he'd probably be just tearing his hair out at this knowledge, but you know. Alright. Oh, more things to loot. Jundar's bowcaster. No idea if that's any good. So I think one of you might have one of those fancy two-handed, double-bladed swords that I've seen so many of you Wookiees carrying around. I could have sworn you can get some on this planet. Oh wait, yeah, there it is. Craft double sword. There it is. That'd be a good one for Cast to have. Right. Let us leave. Level up time, everybody! Hooray! Another rank of Persuade. Powers. Oh, what do we want? Master Speed. Master Valor. Or do we want to start branching into some of these other powers? Maybe later, honestly. I think we've got Jolie for offensive force powers at this point. Although, you know, I have now taken that, you know, big wisdom upgrade, so theoretically these are not a bad idea, but just the third rank of one of these would be kind of fun, I think. Movement speed is double, defense increased by 4, and 2 attacks per round are gained. 1 attack per round. Okay, yeah, so that's pretty darn good. And then Master Valor. Increase the physical attributes of saving throws of the Jedi and all party members by 5 points! That would increase my... But if I cast that, that would increase my wisdom to 23. Jesus. Also grants immunity to poison, just thrown into the bargain for good measure. Versus the current +3 we get. I feel like Night Valor's the better one of the two, though, because the extra attack per round is just that feels huge. Oh, physical. Oh, it won't up wisdom then. I mean, it makes me even less inclined to take it then. I missed that a little bit there. Physical attribute. Yeah, you're right. Physical attributes. I thought for some reason I read physical attributes. My brain just translated that as attributes. Yeah, I definitely want. I think I definitely want. Fuck is this called? Master Speed. Yeah. It's all about that action economy, right? If any of the random Wookiees have anything to say to us now. We changed the tune. Yes, they have a bit, haven't they? Alright, let us get out of here. Master Speed, away! I could just return to Ebonhawk, actually, though. Although, let's not, in case there's any more additional encounters to have on the way back. You never know. Do a little heal as well. Jedi zoomies, yeah. It's literally based on that one scene from The Phantom Menace. The only time in all of the movies where they ever use force speed. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I am. Well, so long, Kashyyyk. It's been fun. There are some fragmites. Remember those. It's just taking in the scenery one last time before we go. Oh god, accidentally clicked outside the window, not good. Whoa! Stop moving, Polo.
What?
I need mission to add these mines to our collection.
What?
Damaged sentry droid, I think we'll just leave you. I assume we have not already looted this. Good heavens. Journal entry added. Item lost. I have to assume that's probably to do with the droid head. Oh, and yes, there is combat! Look at the synchronized stun prod poking. Let us assist the Wookiees! By casting insanity on all of the Zerka guys. I freaking love this force power, it's so good. Ah, I love it, it's great. Oh, and just like that, they're all dead. Marvellous. This concludes Matt and Eli's quest. Chased away by Wookiees. No XP, no alignment points, nothing. Yeah, I see how that works. It's kind of... I felt like that's kind of poorly designed, really, because... any player's assumption, really, in that situation is going to be that I'm going to come back up here later anyway once I've found the star map, blah, blah, blah. Don't need to take this droid head back right now. Don't need to do the backtracking. As was my assumption. Even after having played the game before, and also these crates have been restocked. Love it. Love it. Love it. Give it to me. And... yeah, but unfortunately, if you don't backtrack, then you don't get to do the quest, and that seems just, I don't know, that seems silly to me. It seems like not a great design choice, but whatever. Anyway, Zerka is learning the hard way that you should always let the Wookiees win. Anyone else to loot? No? Okay, good. Hey, Loss and Unicorn. How you guys doing? Good to see you here. Missions NPC should have spawned here. I guess she did not because of the Wookiee revolt. Yes. Hello, guys. How you doing? Rawr, 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 rawr. Maybe if we pop onto the Ebon Hawk and get back off again. Unless, does it matter? Like, will her NPC spawn on any other planet? I don't know. Mission and Jolie. It's kind of my favorite party at the minute, purely in terms of like gameplay crunch right now. I really enjoy her sneak attack bonuses, and his force powers are just the best. Yeah, I guess it's not gonna happen because Wookiees. Alright, fair enough. Wonder where Comad ended up. Trigger's further down. Oh, forget it. I can't be asked. Is it only on Kashyyyk, or can we trigger it elsewhere, Django? Out of curiosity, mate. Because we've got to go back to Tatooine for Bastila anyway, so I'm wondering if we'll run into said NPC there. Anywhere but Tatooine. Okay, well, that's handy, isn't it? Right. We need to go back to Dantooine, actually, because I need to talk to the dude about the stowaway, right? This little girl here. Tinkering. I don't think there's any tinkering we need to do right now. Unless I can tinker with the Mandalorian armor, which I don't think I can. I'm curious now. Is Calo Nord's armor better than the Mandalorian battle armor? Probably. Defense bonus 9, max dex bonus +1, so it's effectively 10. This damage resistance and upgradable. It is fully upgraded though at ATM at the moment. This defense bonus 11, so effectively the same, but you get that electrical resistance. And no, well, yeah, you can have the Mando battle armor because it just feels more. It's more Canderous, you know. I don't care if Calo Nord's armor is slightly better. I'm just gonna give that to Karth. And yeah, maybe. Prototype Vibroblade 1 to 10, +4 damage bonus, physical. Attack modifier +3. How does that compare against the Achani Vibroblade? Not quite as good. Obviously, Bacchus Ceremonial Blade is the god tier choice here. It's the S tier Canderous melee weapon choice, but for aforementioned reasons, for story reasons, I refuse. It just feels wrong. So he'll be continuing to use the prototype Vibroblade, I guess. Kala's armor is not fully upgraded. I thought it was. I thought I had both components for it. Good heavens, you were right. Oh yeah, it's definitely better then. But I don't care. I want Canderous in Mando armor. It's that simple. It's fitting. Right. Little Yizka friends hopping about. Okay. Suppose we can have a chit chat with all our party members now, can't we? Now we've managed to get ourselves another star map.
Yeah, what do you want?
Story time with Canderous? Question mark? Got any more war stories?
I think I'll tell you a bit about the recent war we had with the Republic. That might be more familiar to you. The one where Jedi Revan beat my people. We started by conquering worlds outside the Republic. We did it quietly so the Republic wouldn't really know what was going on until it was too late. When we finally did hit the Republic worlds, they had no idea we were coming. We came in through 3 invasion corridors in adjacent sectors. Anyone who put up a fight, or wouldn't fight, was crushed. We razed whole worlds trying to provoke the Republic into fighting us. I don't particularly enjoy wiping out worlds for its own sake, but the cowardly tactics the Republic defenders used left us little choice.
What do you mean?
Hiding in the homes of civilians, using families as shields, thinking we would not use appropriate force on their bases inside major cities. They underestimated our resolve, and what measures are acceptable in war. Those who cannot defend themselves should not be around those who can in battle. If annihilating a city is the kind of power it takes to overwhelm a Republic shield device, then that's what we did. Necessary force to destroy all opposition.
But killing people is wrong. Now that's my kind of warfare. Or you could have found another way. Not much nuance to these options, but you could have found another way.
I have no time or patience for cowards. They deserve to be hunted down and exterminated like vermin. There was no honor in wiping them out like rats. But some of your forces did redeem the Republic in our eyes. Especially later.
You mean when we kicked your tails? I'm gonna do it.
Later, when Revan had joined the war. But we'll get back to that. We've wasted too much time already. Is there something else you want to know?
No.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Just in case you need a reminder that Canderous is definitely dark side.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
I don't think I can restore your memory, but I'm going to give it another try anyway.
Affirmative. If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master, then I can certainly guide you through the process. Request. I only ask that you be oh so very careful, Master. I am too valuable and well-crafted to perish at the hands of ineptitude.
Let's get started.
Statement. As you wish, Master. The first stage is the simple one, and that is accessing my central control cluster. This may take a while. First, you will need to open 3 panels. Now close the last panel. I am afraid the operation did not succeed, Master, though it was a valiant attempt for a meatbag. Supplication. Perhaps it would be best if you desisted your efforts for the moment, Master. This seems to be going nowhere.
Very well, we'll do this again later.
As you desire, Master. I cannot help but claim a small amount of relief. Signing off.
Alright. Right, who else should we talk to? Zalbar! Howdy. Is there something you want? Have anything more to say about yourself, Zalbar? You've seen more than I would have allowed and taught me some things too. I'm grateful for that. It'll be a while before I know what my role will be in making Kashyyyk truly free. I have a lot to learn. Why did you request to take back a sword? I'm not sure I really know. Father expects much of me. I guess I do as well. I think when I've learned enough, I'll bring it back to Kashyyyk. What happens then, we'll see. I'm sorry we can't stay on Kashyyyk longer. You and I have important things to do, and I don't feel bad about leaving this time. I know I'll be welcomed back. Alright. We're not going to talk to you, Juhani, because you can break the game if I talk to you too many times, unfortunately. Oh, nobody here. It's where Kreia hangs out in the second game, isn't it? That particular little sleeping area. Looking for someone in particular. Ah, no, okay, he's not in here. He's in the medical bit, isn't he? Wherever that is, I don't remember. Is it over here somewhere? Lost on my own damn starship, isn't it brilliant? Never mind, let's have a chat with Bastila and Karth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Tell me why you want your revenge on Saul so badly. I mean, he pretty much already has explained it in fairly comprehensive detail, but sure, I'll ask him anyway.
I already told you, he betrayed us all.
Just seems to be so more personal than all that is all.
Well, there is more to it. I'm sure you don't want to hear about it.
I do, if that's alright with you.
It's just that I don't talk about it very much, okay? I told you about my homeworld, Telos. 4 years ago, Saul led the Sith fleet there and demanded its surrender. The planet refused, and Saul proceeded to devastate its entire surface. Millions died. I had a wife and a son on Telos. I thought they would be safe there, but my task force arrived too late to be of much help. We didn't have enough medical supplies. The colony was burning and the dying were everywhere. I remember holding my wife and screaming for the medics, but they didn't come in time.
That's terrible. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Of course not. How could you? I had nothing left after that, really. I devoted myself to the fleet. Hunting Saul was my only purpose. I miss them. And I know killing Saul won't bring them back. And it won't make me happy again, but I have to do it. I don't expect you to understand, but I have to pay him back for what he's done. I have to. It's all I have left.
Now, that's pretty fucking understandable, dude. What was she like, your wife?
She had courage, and she was stubborn. Could never talk her out of anything once she put her mind to it. And she hated it when I signed back onto the fleet at the start of the war. I had planned on leaving soon, to join her.
So what happened to your son? You didn't say.
His name was Dustil, and I don't know what happened to him. The colony was a complete ruin, and we never found any trace of him. I made inquiries and followed the reports from Telos for years, but I stopped. Anyway, I hope that answers your questions. Let's continue with what we were doing.
Okay.
How can I help?
Do you want to talk?
Sorry. I'm just thinking about my mother. It's strange to hear news after all this time. It's quite distracting. Should we have the opportunity, I would like to find her on Tatooine. There's only one small colony there. It should not be difficult. It's not that I look forward to seeing her. I just can't help but wonder what she wants. But perhaps we have better things to do.
Well, we do. To be honest, Bastila, but we'll go anyway. Just right after I find Jolie, wherever the heck he's got to, I can't. God damn it! You'd think I played this game enough times. You'd think, and the sequel, you'd think I'd remember where the damn medical bit is. Oh, hey, Mish. I guess we might as well talk to you while we're here.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
I want to talk to you about your brother. I don't really, but whatever.
Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, we're waiting for
okay.
a certain NPC to pop up, aren't we? Let's see. Aha! Here we go.
Got something on your mind, do you?
Can you make a healing kit for me? We have a he can make life support packs, right? If I recall.
Well, I suppose I could whip up something, a few herbs and such. You do know that the best alternative is not to get hurt, right? Well, not to say that you go leaping into the path of blaster fire or anything, but I know how you young people get. Here, take it. Got something on...
how many of these can he give us? I forget.
How many could you possibly need? And besides, I don't have enough...
Okay.
Ask me later when you're actually...
Okay.
Got something on...
There's not much else to ask him right now, is there? Do you know anything about this place? Healing kit, stowaway, Gizka. You can't help us with either of these.
Oh, I know plenty about Kashyyyk. You think someone doesn't live here for 20 years and pick up a thing or two? Chances are, by the time I finish telling you about it all, you would have found out for yourself. So there's no reason for me to start blathering on. It should be enough for me to tell you that there's kilometer after kilometer of trees on this planet. The deeper you go, the more dangerous it gets. If you're smart, you stay on top with the Wookiees. You go deep, however, and you may find some things you weren't expecting. And that's about all I got to say about that. Now, let's get going. Oh, I get it. Let's play with the old man's head, is it? He's half senile. He'll forget I said anything. Wait, what was this about anyway?
Alright, anyway. Let's get over to Tatooine again. Back to Sandhole, everybody. Every time you get into combat after you're done, the keyboard controls disabled. Yeah, it's a known bug. There's a fix for it somewhere. You'll have to Google it, I'm afraid. I don't have that issue at my end, so I haven't had to install that fix. But it's a known infamous bug with the PC version of the game. Right. Oh, Django's already on it. There you go. Yeah, limit your frame rate to 82 or so, he says. Works, apparently. Basically cap your frame rate. It's probably the reason I'm not having the issue, actually, because I have my frame rate capped to 60 by default in NVIDIA. In the NVIDIA control panel for, like, literally every game. So, because I play a lot of old games, and it's amazing how many problems with old games you can fix by just capping the frame rate. This is an excellent case in point. Alright, off to Tatooine. I was just thinking, is there anything we could sell at Yavin? Probably, but we're not really hurting for... I almost said caps right then. Am I playing Fallout? No, I'm not. I've had Fallout on the brain a little bit recently, but yeah, okay, what are you doing, brain? Come on. Suvem's inventory just got upgraded, by the way. You have 3 star maps. Oh, yeah, that's a good point, actually. Oh, maybe we will go there, then. This is a blind playthrough, by the way. No, it's not. Shwoom! Oh, yours is a blind playthrough. Okay, gotcha. Oh, cutscene time. I'm gonna go disappear.
Calo Nord is dead, Lord Malak. He has failed in his mission. Forgive me.
The penalty for failure is death, Admiral Kareth. But the failure was Calo's, not yours. You may rise.
Shall I hire another bounty hunter, Lord Malak?
No mere bounty hunter can stand against a Jedi. I shall not make the same mistake again. My apprentice, Darth Bandon, shall take care of our young Jedi friend.
This fucking guy.
Find Bastila and bring her to me, alive, if possible.
As you command, Master.
That cutscene ends kind of weirdly abruptly, doesn't it? This jackass, old Darth Bandon, yeah. Are there any mods? Yes, there's a Jedi robes replacer, which adds the KOTOR 2 Jedi robes to the game instead of the original ones, and I'm using the widescreen mod. He did it all in a skirt. True? True that. How do they find soldiers if they just kill them like this? They just the Sith have a really, really good insurance plan, I think. Right. Bastila, and who else? I do love Jolie, but let's take Canderous out for a bit. Take the Canderous for a walk. Yeah, you guys need to level up, huh? Attributes, strength, skills, treat injury, feats, master flurry. I'm thinking, unless there's something better here, but I don't think there is. Treat injury again. Okay, alright. Is it here's the question. Is it better for us to focus on dueling for Canderous, or should we consider getting into 2-weapon fighting for him? Because I'm not sure. But at the minute, his single-handed melee weapon options are a bit shite, unfortunately. But we've got several ones that are better, that are to trust your instincts. Let's go with that. 2-weapon fighting. I'm not going to switch him to a double weapon just yet, though. You can continue using that for now until I've got a couple more feats.
What?
Oh, and
I'm here.
yeah, Bastila. Okay, right. Skills. Sure. Powers. Could give a heal, I suppose. Oh, she's so bad compared to Jolie now, you know? She's just not as good. Not as good. I don't suppose Lavala stacks, does it, Django, by any chance? I'd be amazed if it did. But I'm going to assume it probably doesn't. Like you can't stack it with multiple casters. No stacking. Okay, yeah, that would be totally broken. So, heal, I guess.
What?
Bastila is a sentinel. Cut us some slack. Yeah, Jedi Sentinels are not very good. Right, I forget exactly where we need to go here. Also, invisible barrier. That's weird. That's human woman. I'm outraged at her arrogance. You, do all of your species place yourselves on such annoying pedestals? I'm sorry, what are you talking about? You should be sorry for sharing a species with that creature. I swear, Helena must be your word for pit rancor. Helena, Bastila, isn't that your mother's name?
Her mother was supposed to be here somewhere. Ask if they've seen her.
Seen her? Human, you couldn't miss her if you tried. She strolled into the cantina like she owned the place. She's still there? Probably. I don't think anyone else could top her attitude, so she wouldn't be leaving. I won't be going back while she's there, though.
We should try to find her. I doubt she wants to be kept waiting.
We're actually looking for her? You humans, you're all out of your minds. Alright. Just a quick save in case we get any more weird spawns around this corner. No? Alright, good. Never know when you're going to get ambushed in this game. Right, where is she? Will that be her over there by any chance? Yes. Wearing Jedi robes, weirdly. I don't think they're meant to be Jedi robes, though.
Yes? I'm sorry, do I know you?
I'm here, Mother. But don't you recognize me?
I
What do you
recognize this
expect
actor.
when I haven't so much as had a picture of you since you left? Do you know how long I've been trying to find you?
You knew as well as I communication would be impossible once I joined the Order. Now what is this about? Where is Father?
Then you haven't heard. I should have known.
Has something happened to him? Are you going to tell me or not?
Your father is dead, Bastila. That is part of the reason why I was looking for you.
Dead? What happened? What did you do to him?
Isn't this a lovely reunion? Already she's flinging insults at me. Tell me, you're one of her friends. Do you treat your mother this way?
This voice actress, I forget what her actual name is, but she's been in a few other BioWare games, but mostly I remember her because she's in a whole bunch of episodes of Star Trek The Next Generation. Yeah, she's in a whole bunch of TNG episodes. There's one in particular where she plays a Romulan captain, in the one where Counselor Troy gets like turned into a Romulan and has to do a secret mission or whatever. Yeah, she's been in a lot of stuff. Anyway, what were we? Hey, leave me out of this.
I'm sure Bastila feels the same way you do. She would prefer to be left out of it, at least until I'm as dead as her father is.
I was told you were sick. Are you actually dying, or is this merely melodrama for my benefit?
Such sweet things, you say. Perhaps I should tell you everything first before we start arguing again.
You could start by telling me what you got Father into that killed him.
I hadn't realized Jedi was so spiteful. You want me to tell you I brought your father here for an expedition, do you? You want to blame me for his death? You never accepted that your father loved going on his treasure hunts, leaving you alone with me. I was always to blame for everything. What else is new? So yes, fine. I brought your father here to look for Krayt dragon pearls. He took an expedition into the Tatooine desert, and he died.
How can you be sure of that? Father is an experienced...
Do you think I would look for you if I wasn't sure? They were attacked by a Krayt dragon, and one of the guides fled the battle. He saw your father killed.
I see. So what do you want from me? Credits?
Oh, don't be insulting. I want you to use those senses of yours. I want you to find him. I want you to bring back his holocron.
Why? So you can sell it?
Is it too much to ask that I have something to remember your father by? Of course it is, isn't it? You couldn't be bothered.
We're very busy on a mission from the Jedi Council. I doubt I'll have the time. Ask my companions if you doubt me.
Why didn't you get the holocron yourself, Miss Helena?
As my daughter is quick to point out, I haven't the coin to hire another expedition. Nor am I the adventurer my husband was.
Don't you want to find your father's remains, Bastila?
What remains would there be? Krayt dragons are huge predators, easily able to devour a human, and the desert is a harsh environment. Finding my father's remains would be an even more impossible task than finding his holocron. An ignoble end to a fine man.
What about your mother's sickness?
It doesn't seem to have anything to do with what she's asking. Are you actually sick, Mother?
What difference does it make to you? None, I'm sure. Just find your father's holocron, and you won't have to worry about me again either way.
That's the kind of response I would expect. Very well. We'll look for the holocron if we have time. I can't promise any more than that.
I believe your father was headed north towards the Sand People Enclave. I would check along that route, dear. Do please hurry.
Alright, we'll go do it. Why not? However, I am going to do... I am going to make use of this. You there, let me through.
Oh, it's you again. I'll just let you pass. The boys in the office may need authorization in triplicate, but not me. Good hunting out there.
Great how when you change area you have to cast it again. And by great I mean extremely annoying! Well, anyone bring a pack of cards? Oh, look, some desert raids. That's a little bit of extra XP. And some money while we're about it. I suppose we could kill these while we're here. Hello, you big lumbering oafs. Oh, look at the way we chop through these guys now, huh? Love a bit of character stat growth in an RPG, and occasionally having an opportunity to actually see it in action, you know. Bloody marvelous.
There, take that. You cannot win.
You're dead. Just massacring the buggers. Love it. These guys totaled me when we first came here. Who needs a speeder when you have master speed? Alright, so this is the way to the... Or is this the way to the Sand People's bit? No, that's to the Eastern Dune Sea. I don't suppose there's something over here, is there? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure we've already picked this clean, haven't we? Yeah. Technically, we could go and speak to the Sand People Chieftain and give him that Dragon Pearl if I cared to remove it from my lightsaber, but I don't care to remove it from my lightsaber, to be honest with you. Might do it sort of very, very much later on in the game, potentially. Just to get that little last bit of lore, dialogue and stuff from the Sand People Chieftain, but for now I'm rather enjoying having it in my lightsaber. The damage bonus is quite nice. Now, here's the thing, I mean... Is it actually here or is it in the Eastern Dune Sea with the Great Dragon? Sort of hint in the journal here. She did say north towards where the Sand People hideout is, so... Yeah, we'll probably find some nice crystals on Korriban. I don't remember exactly because it has been a bloody long time since I did Korriban in this game, but yeah, I remember there definitely being some decent ones there. There's some more corpses about the place. Not lootable though, this one.
What can I do?
Hello, Sand People. How do? That's just a random bit of rubble. One Polo must be very confident talking to the Sand People by himself. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. We don't have HK with us, do we? Dang it. we need to go in here? Like, will I find Bastila's father in here? His remains in amongst all the other crap? Hello? I can't even try and talk to you, can I? Without HK. Sand people wicker bin. This is over here. Broken droid. Refuse pile medium. Aha. Maybe this is it. No. Bugger. That's where the Jawas were being held, so I thought prisoner area. Brilliant, that could be it. No. Because they know you were here, the sand people were watching you very closely. They will likely attack if anything goes missing. Selecting any of their containers again would prove disastrous. Oh, for once the NPCs will actually react to my taking of all their stuff, huh? Let's, oh, really? I can't do party selection from here? Ugh. I mean, I guess this is, for some characters, this is a combat area, so I suppose it makes sense, but still. Oh, annoying. Just swap old Canderous out for HK. Maybe talk to the sand people, see if they know anything. Right. Party selection, here we go. Alright, sorry Canderous. Back to the ship you go, sir.
Acknowledgement.
Right. Let's quickly level you up, sir. Battle droid upgrade logic, whatever, blah blah blah. Anything else? Start getting you rapid shot, I suppose. Except level up, skills. Marvelous.
Sure.
Yes, Django, that joke was about as low effort as it gets. I don't even want to dignify it with a response, to be honest. Okay.
What do you wish to ask of him, Master?
Okay. No, farewell.
Translation.
Nothing to ask him, it looks like. Okay, I'm running out of options here. Only lead we've got is that the guy was apparently headed northwards towards the Sand People Enclave. I have found many corpses along the way, none of them his though. I'd already checked the journal at Eterna. I literally just checked it 5 minutes ago. Oh my god, what's happened to them?
Acknowledgement.
Come here, you imbeciles.
Yes?
Sure.
She answered yes when I said imbecile. Yeah, I mean, I just want my assumption actually when we were getting the quest was that, oh, he must be in the Crate Dragon lair. But then she says he was headed towards the Sand People area.
Yes. Here.
So I thought maybe his corpse is here somewhere. But I guess not. We'll go check out the Crate Dragon lair anyway. There's an exit from this area to go straight there, I think, from here somewhere on the other side of this hill, if I recall. Let's just do a little heal. Was a Twi'lek corpse? I don't think I've looted this. With a thermal detonator. Sweet. Let's avoid that explosive device, everybody. Oh my... It's because I was using speed, wasn't it? Look at him running towards us like fucking John Cleese in Monty Python, the Holy Grail. Okay, come on, let's go. It's a long time since we heard our chuta. You'll hear it pretty soon, because I'm going to go back to Tatooine if I remember, before we head on towards Korriban. Need to edit that in for the YouTube people. Tempting. Oh, God, it'd be so much effort though. Download the whole goddamn VOD, open it in Adobe Premiere just to insert that, and then re-export the whole thing. Not sure I'm quite ready to go that above and beyond the Call of Duty. Chewed human corpse. Oh, it's not you! Chewed Twi'lek corpse. I mean, we searched all the corpses here already, but I assume maybe another one will spawn. For the quest. Oh my god, what happened there? Tattered equipment pack. Aha, there we go. I believe we found the holocron.
How can I help?
You don't have anything to say about that?
Then I suggest we...
Okay then. Oh no! Oh, it's Darth flippin' Bandon. God damn it! Oh, and oh balls. Can I? No. All right, we're gonna have to try and muddle our way through this with Bastila and HK. I forgot this could happen. I need the crutch that is Jolie really right now. But alas, we don't have him. Before we go any, I don't know how long it lasts though, because it'll time out during the dialogue. So,
At last, my search is over. I was beginning to fear someone else had killed you and deprived me of the pleasure you may have defeated the pathetic bounty hunter my master sent after you. But you are no match for me. I have studied at the foot of the Dark Lord himself.
You're Malak's apprentice. Can't say I'm impressed.
Your words mean nothing to me, unless you wish to beg for your life. No? Then I shall try to make this both quick and painful.
Oh boy, here we go. Force resistance. HK, would you like to do something, I don't know, flamethrower somebody? Ooh, stun ray. Yeah, give that a chance. Give that a go.
What can I do?
Alright, Knight's Master Speed would be a good idea. Force armor for you,
What
Bastila.
can I do?
I did tell you to use Master Speed, you jerk, but you've decided to ignore my commands. I love it when the party members do that. And we need a bit of Force Valor. Right. And honestly, you could probably do with popping a heal as well now, because Bastila's already taken some hits. Also, what are you doing, dude, up there? You loony.
You shall fall.
Alright, one Dark Jedi down. I'm pretty much starting to reach this phase of the game now where I can just spam flurry through every fight, I think. Ooh, you cheeky bugger. There we go, dead. That went easier than I thought it would. Does the difficulty of that fight change at all depending on what planet you face him on? Because I remember fighting this guy on Korriban once in the past and it being a really tough fight. So, a double-bladed lightsaber, a bunch of credits, his armor, and some cryo-band grenades. Not bad, I guess. Kylo Nord and Darth Random had the toughest spawns on Korriban. I thought as much. I'm glad I wasn't just imagining that. So actually, this is probably a good thing to get him out of the way now. Right, I don't think we can return from here, can we? No. I like how the armor you loot from their bodies looks absolutely nothing like what they wear in the game. Yeah, I know. Same deal with Kylo Nord's armor. Okay, yeah, this way. Bastila should be able to talk to you about the holocron.
How can I help?
Do you want to talk?
About my mother?
Oh, there we go. There is a new topic. Are you going to give the holocron to her?
Do you think I should?
Do you need it more than she does?
I would like to keep something to remember Father as much as she would. I'll think about it. I should try and remember my training. I should be able to let go of this, but I can't. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's keep going.
You Jedi need a fucking psychiatrist. That's what you need. There we go. Right, let's save ourselves a bit of time here, shall we? By doing this. Do. Hopefully this is the last we'll see of Tatooine for a little while. This you don't want anything, do you? No, you're just a random NPC, okay? You're just sort of standing there in a I'm going to interrupt you kind of a way.
Back already? Have you even looked for the holocron yet?
I have the holocron, Mother. I'm just not sure I want to give it to you.
And why not? Would you deny me even that?
I've never denied you anything, Mother. You may think I don't remember what it was like before I left for the Order, but I do. You were the one who pushed Father to go on one treasure hunt after the other. You loved living in wealth. You think I don't remember the fights? You were eager to send me to the Jedi even though I didn't want to go. You took Father away from me. And now this holocron is all I have of him.
Fool girl. You have a strange way of remembering things. That wasn't...
No, I don't wish to argue with you anymore, Mother. It's time we parted ways now, for both our benefit.
I don't know, maybe you should listen to what she has to say.
You don't know her. My mother is notoriously deceptive when she wants something. Why should she have the holocron?
Is it too difficult to believe that I am a dying woman who simply wishes to see her husband one last time?
I find it difficult to believe anything you say, Mother.
Maybe one of you should be the first to give the other a break.
You're right. It shames me, but I find it difficult to let go of the past. I'm sorry, Mother.
I was hard on you, dear. I wasn't a very good mother to you. I know that. Your father loved you so. He wanted you to be just like him. He wanted to take you on his hunts, but I said they were too dangerous.
Treasure hunting is a dangerous occupation.
I always tried to keep him from the dangerous ones, but he would have none of it. It was a reckless life we led. Always moving. I didn't want that for you.
So that's why you gave me to the Order?
What do your father and I have to show for all those years of hunting? Nothing. That was no life for anyone, especially not someone as gifted as you, your father. He spent all his last years trying to pay for my treatments. That's why he went for the pearls. I begged him not to, but...
Your treatments?
I'm dying, Bastila. I did not lie about that. It's been a long time in the coming, and there's really nothing that can be done anymore. I told your father to let me go, but you know how he was. Stubborn, like you.
I'm so sorry, Mother. I don't know what to say.
Keep the holocron, Bastila. It would do me good to know you have it. This talking to you. This is what I really needed before I
know. Thank you. I'm glad we talked too.
Well, now. You said you had important business, and you were never one to mince words. You there. You take care of my daughter, you hear me?
As if she'd let me.
You make her let you. She's too much like her father in that respect.
Where are you going to go?
It doesn't matter, dear. Don't you worry about me.
Here, take these 500 credits. It's all I have. Go to Coruscant and find a doctor. I'll meet you there after what I have to do.
But I already told you there's nothing that can...
Please take it. I want to see you again, when we can talk.
All right, I will. You do what you have to, Bastila. You go make your father and I proud.
I'll try. Farewell, Mother.
Raises an interesting question. Are we paying any of our followers? I assume not. Because, I mean, I'm sitting pretty on 22,000 credits right now, and apparently 500 credits was all Bastila had. So, Alright, she wants to speak, okay.
How can I help?
So, do you feel better now?
Yes. That brought me a lot of peace. More than I thought it would have. Thank you for urging me toward it. After all my training, I would have thought it would have been easier. Apparently, I still have much to learn.
Alright then. One Polo is the adult of the group. Somehow. Somehow, in spite of all my picking of childish dialogue options. Oh gosh, really again?
How can I help?
Okay, why did the council send me with you on this mission?
Why? I could not accomplish this on my own. I need the aid of others, especially one who is strong in the Force. The bond between us made you a natural choice. Besides, the events on Taris prove that the Force wanted to bring us together for this mission, and there is little left to chance when the Force is involved. Is that not enough for you?
It's all a bit sus, isn't it? It seems odd that they would send me off without a master to guide me.
I admit, there were times that I wondered if this is more than just a mission to stop Malak. There were times when I wondered if this was also a way for the Council to test my own abilities.
I get the feeling there's more going on than I know.
I wondered if the Council wanted to see how I would help and guide you on our quest. I wondered if they were testing me to see if I was ready to become a Jedi Master myself. And then I realized how foolish such thoughts were. As the Council explained, sending a Master in our group would only have drawn unwanted attention from the Sith. The fate of the galaxy is at stake. The Council would not risk it merely to test me. They calculated the risks, and in the end chose the only option available.
I'm not convinced. We've already had plenty of unwanted attention from the Sith. We just fought Malak's apprentice, for God's sake.
You must learn to trust in the wisdom of the Council. Your destiny will come when its appointed time. You mustn't be so impatient.
Me? You're the one who thought this was a big audition for masterhood.
Must you be so frustrating? I admit I had a moment of foolish pride, but I'm over it. Now I am focused on my true responsibilities. I'm simply trying to help you and complete this mission, and yet you battle me at every turn.
Oh, what can I say? It's fun.
Fun? Fun? Driving me insane is your idea of a good time?
Careful, remember your self-control.
You are a very odd man. Do you know that? I simply don't know how to deal with you. All I want to do is help you, but you seem determined to drive me mad.
I'm not so bad. You'll just have to learn to accept me for what I am.
Unfortunately, it isn't as easy as that, but your point is well taken. Come on, come. Let's move on. There's much to be done.
Right. Sufficiently poked fun at Bastila. Now what? I guess we're off to Korriban, right? I can't remember. I can't recall. Oh, no, Tatooine. We need to go to Tatooine first. I almost forgot. Almost. I didn't think that's not a flirt dialogue option, is it, Django? I thought that's just the, generic teasing her option. The actual flirt dialogue options are the ones that all look like they're written by an incel. And I've not been picking those because they're just too cringe. You meant the ones you haven't taken so far? Oh, okay. Right. Yes, Tatooine, let's go. Imagine what HK is thinking while these combos are going on. He's probably tuned us out completely. Like, he's just off in his own little world in there, HK. You imagine all the meat bags he can kill now that he's been freed. Right. Galaxy map. Tatooine! Is this one? It's not the green planet, it's the other green planet. And we also need to pop by Yavin, I think, as well, before we head on to Korriban. I guess we'll probably only really be starting Korriban tonight, won't we? Because we're getting towards 8 o'clock now. I'm gonna go cook dinner, so a bit of an in-between, busy work stream. This really. You never heard any Carth and Candace banter? There was some earlier on when we were on Tatooine. Way back towards the start of the series. Inter-party banter is relatively rare in Kotor 1. Yeah, it is. It's Baldur's Gate 3, this is not. Right. There's not much to do here, there's just one dude I need to talk to. If I can remember how to get out my own damn spaceship anyway. God, well, it's this way, it's this way! Right, I guess we'll take you two. Not that I really need anybody for this. Ooh, all Jedi party. Oh, hello.
Excuse me, have you seen a mechanic about? Short fellow, bald. I've been looking...
Well, I'll be a Wookiee's uncle. Davin? Davin Coatress?
Jolie? Jolie Pinto? Why, you old freak. Last time I saw you, you were still wandering the galaxy in that old tug. I thought you were dead, old man.
I crashed somewhere and decided to stay.
Yeah, I'll just bet. Damn, old man, you look exactly the same as the last time I saw you. You pickle well.
You're too kind. Not the young lad anymore yourself, I see.
Care to introduce your friend, Jolie?
What are you, deaf? His name's Davin. Old friend from my Wanderer days. By the by, Davin, I really should be running off.
Of course, old man. Oh, wait. If you've been traveling in this sector, I suppose you heard about Sunry?
No, why? What's there to hear?
He's been picked up by the Selkath authorities on Manan for murder.
That's preposterous.
I know. Laura is beside herself, as you can imagine. Maybe you could help them. I'm sure Sunray would appreciate a Jedi's assistance right about now.
Perhaps I will at that. It's up to my friend here, actually. I'm just tagging along.
Well, we could check into it when we're on Manan next.
I'd appreciate that. Sunry's an old friend. I'd hate to see him hurt.
Same here. Well, it was good to see you again. Give my regards to Alora if you see her.
I will. Be safe, old friend.
Okie dokie, right, I need to go talk to this lad over here, I think. Greetings, sentient. May I take a moment of your time for a question? Go ahead. I represent a human citizen of Tatooine by the name of Rundil Otsulem. His ranch has had considerable difficulty with Mandalorian raiders for many years. His young daughter was kidnapped by those raiders many years ago and has not been returned. Might you have news of her? Her name is Sasha. Yep. As a matter of fact, there's a stowaway on my ship by the name of Sasha. This is most exciting news, sentient. Are you certain of this? You can come on board and see if you like. I do not make it a habit to board the vessels of strange humans, but I might make an exception for this once. Are you certain the human is Sasha? I think so. She speaks a strange version of Mandalorian. I can't figure it out. You see, her language is odd. It's possible that Sasha was not taught proper language in the years of her captivity. Still, if you leave me in a difficult position, human. I find it difficult to ascertain the motive of humans. You could be deceitful, and I would not know it. I don't wish to compromise my safety or offend you, but I do wish to be certain of your stowaway's identity before I risk visiting your vessel. Please, can you not make an effort to be more certain that this is the Sasha that I seek? I beg you to make the attempt. This is so awkward and annoying. Oh. I'll try my best. I guess we're gonna go talk to her a bit more. Oh, irritating. Oh my goodness me. Okay. Hello, Jolie.
Got something on your mind, dude?
Yes. Why did you decide to come with me?
You got yourself a fast little ship. I'd forgotten what engine sounded like. The closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is an uller in mating season. Oh, frightful.
So you wanted to ride on my ship?
Or it could be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of a synthesizer on this bucket anyway? Do you never clean the darn thing?
If you don't want to answer the question, old man, just say so.
How impatient can one person be? You must have driven your mother mad. All that gurgling and fussing. Babies are cute, but annoying. You know, you remind me of someone else I knew ages ago. Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny, all of that. Breath like a bantha.
Is this a comment on my breath?
No, but it could be. An Anduvian salt tablet would clear that right up, you know. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, Andor Vex was his name. The Force swirled around him like a hurricane. That's how great his destiny was.
I've never heard of him.
No, you wouldn't have. Sometimes swirling force is just swirling force. It gets us old Jedis excited at our age, so we go, ooh, destiny. Well, it turned out that poor Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall.
Is there supposed to be some hidden meaning in this?
I don't know. Are you overconfident? I hadn't noticed. Even if I had, I would never comment on it. We're talking about Andor, remember? Let's see. Oh yes, Andor's downfall. I was pretty young myself when it happened. At the time, I thought that Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring.
How young are we talking?
Well, let's just say that I was a strapping young lad with a full head of hair, and Coruscant was a small town with a well. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him when his ship was overtaken by a Dimian warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimians, but at the time they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall fellow, big teeth. Krat has us hauled onto the bridge of his ship for questioning, and that's when I knew that Andor's destiny was at hand.
And go on.
Well, Andor decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable, and Starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am? Krat decides he's had enough and begins crushing Andor's neck. I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed too, or those could have just been gurgling noises. Oh, well, anyway. Finally, Krat has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around, screaming. Maybe Andor hit something sensitive on the way down, or just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing.
You're kidding.
Everyone panics, and I run, barely making it to the ship in time before the explosion. Krat dies horribly, and the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector for centuries to come. I'd call that quite a destiny, wouldn't you?
How can you even be sure Andor was responsible?
What, are you kidding? What are the odds of that happening anyway? 1 billion to 1? You should do so well as to be sucked into the engine of some evil Sith Lord, you know. Andor was a hero. Sort of. Anyway, go on. My throat is dry and you're making me cranky. Shoo!
Jolie's marvelous. I do enjoy talking to him. Right. Okay, Django, out of curiosity, mate, how do we trigger the other NPC little questy things, for future reference? If I want to get them all out of the way, you know. Just go outside with Carth mission encounter. It's just that simple, huh? Okay. Well, anyway. Ladies and gents, I'm gonna call it here. It's just 10 minutes earlier than I normally would, but I got to do some cooking this evening, so I'm gonna go ahead and which number are we on now? 12. I'm gonna cap things off here. When we come back next time, we've got a few more bits of busy work to do. It looks like we need to get Sasha off our ship. Which will involve another annoying conversation with her, unfortunately, it looks like. Also, yeah, we've got other companion side quests to do as well, it looks like. We'll be swapping party members and hopping in and out of the Ebon Hawk for a little bit to get all of those, underway. And then eventually we'll go to Korriban, which I am looking forward to immensely. I actually thought we'd end up on Korriban today, but I was underestimating the amount of random side content we'd be doing. But yeah, Korriban will be really good fun. It's a lot of people's favourite planet, I think, in this game, and I can totally see why. If you've never played the game before, though, I guess you'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, thanks very much, folks. I'm gonna just see if there's anybody we can raid. Let's see. Kashyyyk, I guess he's playing some more Mega Man. I think he's moved on to Mega Man 4 at this point. So I'm gonna go hand you over to him. He's a good egg, is Kashyyyk. He's been at this even longer than I have, and I've been watching his content for years. So go say hi to Kiko for me, and I'll catch you guys all. Okay, here's the thing. Probably tomorrow, not Friday though. I'm out. I'm away in Nottingham on Friday. And I won't get back until probably around 8 o'clock-ish, so there won't be a stream on Friday, but I will be back with more of this on Saturday. So I'll see you for that, folks. Thanks for watching. Toodaloo.